Robert Griffin III, ESPN broadcaster, he wants to return to playing in the NFL. I have my own opinions because he's actually suited up for my sports team multiple times. Jack, Josh, what do you think about RG3 potentially coming back?
How old is he? Is my first question.
He was drafted in 2012. I believe he was 34. I will look that up. I believe he's 34.
I think the Browns should take a flyer on him.
All right. Here's my reasoning.
Pull up the hot take-o-meter again. Oh, he's 32. He's 32.
Okay.
I don't want to see him play again. I think he's a great analyst, and I just don't want to see him get injured. But if he was, I would Browns.
Yeah, true. That's fair. I would like to just remind the lovely audience watching or listening today that Terrell Owens in his 40s came back to play arena football in the fan-controlled football league. If he can do that, I don't know whether he played great or not. I didn't watch his entire season because he got traded away from my team mid-season. But like, I don't know. I feel like he might get something there, but it feels like a little bit of a long shot right now.
Okay.
I think it's just his playing style too. It's like,
yeah,
I can't. Like I remember when Alex Smith came back, I was like, no one go near his leg. RG3, it's like no one go near him.
Yeah, and then Aaron Donald
jumped on his back. I was like, yay, sack, but don't kill the poor guy. He just got back, and
that's the thing too. Like you don't want to jump on his back because like you don't want to hurt his back. But you also don't want to go for his leg.
But like because like all of that weight goes to your legs, and it's just like.
You also don't want to go to his leg because then that's just gonna break it again.
Yeah, you go right. He goes right for his leg. It's probably even worse. But like the back is like, honestly, in my mind, it was just as bad. It was like, please leave the poor guy. Like, don't leave him alone. Like, sack him, but don't. You don't need to break him again.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Browns though, they take a flyer on him. What's the worst that happens?
Have you guys? Okay, neither of you have had the privilege, I guess, of watching Robert Griffin III play for your favorite NFL team. Let's just say 2019, I don't think I've seen as bad of a quarterback performance in a win in a long time. Couldn't move the ball.
I've watched Jared Goff for 5 years, Splash.
I've watched Sam Darnold.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. At least those guys had flashes. At least Jared Goff played like a Pro Bowler at times. At least Sam Darnold had that one like.
Who didn't have any flashes? Geno Smith.
He had a perfect pass rating
against Miami. He had a flash last season.
I call him 158.30 Smith. So I don't want to hear it. I don't know Geno Smith slander allowed. Seahawks starting quarterback. Okay.
All right. What about Bryce Petty? I'll list quarterbacks all day.
That was bad. Bryce Petty was bad. But then again, Robert Griffin III, this is like 2019, 2020. So there's no good coming out of this. And that was the last time we saw him play. In Washington, he was great. He was really good in 2012, then the injuries. 2019, it was bad, but it was like, okay, who cares? It's week 17. You're already in the playoffs. Against Pittsburgh, in the Thanksgiving game that was moved back 3 times, Robert Griffin III was so bad. He had one awesome run, but as a passer was such a catastrophe. I think he ended with a pass rating in the teens. It was so bad that I think genuinely that if the Ravens had played 10-11, they would have had a better shot to win that game. Or if they just not thrown the football at all, I think they have a good chance of winning that game. And they actually almost came out and won. RG3 did get injured. McSorley came in, had the fluky 70-yard touchdown to Hollywood. But it was so agonizing watching Robert Griffin III throw the football. Granted, this was against a Pittsburgh defense that's very good. It was so disgusting that I almost flipped off my beloved Ravens to go to Chinese class and just not understand anything for an hour or for 50 minutes. It was so frustrating. Go Braves, chop on. It is beyond me how I put up with 2 RG3. I was there in person for one of them. The second one obviously wasn't in person, but it's agonizing. Look, I love RG3. I think he's an unbelievable player. I love what he's done for Baylor, social media stuff, what have you. The football player, I think I don't want to see RG3 play again. I do think the Browns would be a horrendous destination. Sorry, Josh. If there was a destination that I think he could get a solid run, Baltimore, he knows the system. Philadelphia. I don't think he necessarily knows the system, but you have to have a style of quarterback for RG3 to work. It doesn't work with the Ravens because they have a competent backup named Tyler Huntley. The Eagles are a fun one because Minshew's not the same kind of quarterback that Hurts is. RG3 is more in line with what Hurts is. Even like Kyler, the backup, you bring in RG3 as the backup, that's probably a better scheme fit, if you will. Atlanta with Mariota than RG3, okay. But I think there's probably limited interest in all likelihood. And RG3, great college career, Heisman Trophy winner, number 2 pick in the NFL draft. His career lasted longer than Andrew Luck, which is the real tragedy here. But I don't want to see RG3 suit up for my Ravens again, with all due respect.